The Milner Memorial Presbyterian Church Administrative Commission is grateful for this opportunity to make a report to New Hope Presbytery about the exciting ministry work we've been able to undertake in your name. The current members of the Administrative Committee are Alita Ash, former installed pastor to Milner Memorial, John Kidd, a former interim pastor, Judy Rogers, an elder and former member of the committee that represented the presbytery in negotiating the closure of the church with both the session and the congregation, John Ramsey, an elder and experienced architect, and myself, Art Ross, as chair. Since the formation, the following significant actions have occurred under the direction of the Administrative Commission. We have secured for New Hope Presbytery a deed to the Milner property and registered it. As directed by the Presbytery, we have transferred all the financial assets of the congregation to New Hope Presbytery, and then to the congregations which the former Milner members joined. We've negotiated a ground lease with DHIC Milner Senior Housing Partners, in which DHIC, a historic affordable housing nonprofit in Raleigh, and the Presbyterian Homes of North Carolina are co-members, along with the Presbytery, entitling the Downtown Housing Corporation to construct approximately 150 affordable housing apartments, which will be exclusively for older adults. And this ministry will be called Milner Commons. We have discussed an agreement with Presbyterian Homes of North Carolina to provide residential services at Milner Commons. Those services will be administered and financed by Presbyterian Homes of North Carolina with additional support from congregations of our presbytery and any individuals who feel called to commit this ministry. We have negotiated a short-term lease with Edenton Street United Methodist Church, who has been using this property for worship, education, community service, and fellowship. In spite of COVID and limited abilities to use the building, the lease has remained active, and a cold night ministry to homeless adults occurred on this site last winter, as well as continuing use by the AA programs that have historically been part of the Milner mission. And we have begun sharing the contents of this building with congregations and nonprofits who have expressed a desire for specific items. We expect that fragments of the stained glass window, which I hope you can see behind me, will be incorporated into the new structure and will also be available to former Milner members and for use by presbytery congregations if so requested. John Kidd and Andy James or I can provide specific information for this opportunity. Our next major event will be a groundbreaking ceremony at Milner, where the current facility is demolished and construction of the senior housing actually begins. We anticipate this occurring within the next 6 months, hopefully within the first quarter of next year. And the AC will keep the presbytery informed as more specific information is known. Demolition of this building will be sad for the former Milner members and for those who have known and loved the ministry here. But the opportunity to continue ministry in Christ's name for very, very needed portion of our population will be a wonderful way of looking forward to the future, giving thanks to God whose name makes this place sacred. Thank you for this chance to share an update.